What's up, guys? Jason of the Mythos Show. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for being a subscriber. All right, guys, so we are out in the shop today. We are actually working on the enclosed trailer. I think this is like video, it's like part 4 or 5 we've been doing over time, some accessories. And the last big accessory I wanted to do was add the ETrack system in. So what I have here on the table is, it's a 4-foot section made by Trekassy. I'll leave a link below on Amazon, but pretty much it comes with 4-foot sections of the ETrack. It comes with 4 ratcheting tie downs. So there's those, and then it comes with 4 of the O-rings. So those can clip on in here and you can attach stuff. So I have it all laid out here. Didn't realize it that when I opened it up, there was actually no screws whatsoever to install it. Which I get it, because every trailer application is different, so it's hard for them to figure out what diameter, length of screw you need really to install them. So ours are actually going on the wall. So I got 1-inch number 10 flathead Phillips. They're zinc plated. I got those for the many screws, but I also got 10 by 1-inch hex head. These are to go right into the metal studs. I'll be able to hit the studs on a few spots on here. There's like 16-inch off the center, so I can hit it, I think, the studs on like 2 per 4-foot section. So I got special ones for that, and then the rest of the time we can just use these little 1-inch for the wood wall. So come along and we'll get this thing installed. All right, guys, so for placement, I'm going to go on the driver's side of the trailer, and I'm probably just going to use this molding here for the top part, and we'll just go that way with it. We might have to take some of the trim out. So this will be the top part, and then we'll run another one on the bottom, because I figured, I mean, this will be for something tall, fridge, a big dresser, anything tall. This is pretty much what this would be used for. The other side of the trailer is you get the door here, and there's not so much to work with. Tons of room there. You get a wall switch and a light and that, so it limits what we can do. So that's the goal. Just run it along the side of the wall. I'm going to go right into the studs. At least that way we'll get it set where it needs to be. Whew, those things are tough to get in there. I ain't gonna lie. You gotta put some force in there. I'm just double checking them with my ratchet, because I still want to like over tighten them. That feels good. Just so I don't strip them. They lose the bite then. All right, that one went a lot smoother. I think we're good. Let's check it. Okay, feels really good. All right, guys. So there is a bunch of little holes here to screw it in. I'll probably just do maybe like every other one. I don't think we need to do them all. That just seems excessive to me. Okay, guys, we got the first one up. So yeah, so we did 4 screws. The sheet metal screws went right into the metal studs. They're on 16s on this trailer, and then I went like every other one with a wood screw into the wall. So I know these things are rated for a ton of weight if you install it properly, and I'm sure like if you went through the floor to hold like tires and stuff, it'd be great. But this is really just like tall, bulky items where it's really not, I don't think you really need that much tie down force. It's just so something just doesn't tip over. But I can also use the tie downs on the floor that I put in. But this is just, you know, for tall stuff, bulky stuff. And yeah, that looks good. So we've got 3 more to go, and this project will be done. All right, guys, the second top one I'm installing is going to be somewhere about this area. I have two metal brackets I can go off of here and here, but we're going to need to get an oscillating saw and take out a little bit of this trim so this will fit flush against the wall. So we'll just have to take a little bit of that out. Let's have to figure out how much, and we'll be good. All right, guys, it's going pretty smooth here. I'm just going back here with the wood ones. I think the hardest part of this project for me was determining what size of screws I needed. Because you definitely don't want to go through the wall on the outside. That'd be terrible. All right, guys, before I go ahead and put the bottom ones on, I just want to kind of show you. These are the O-rings. They have a little lever on here. I think you just push it on there. No, I think you go down first. Hold the lever up. There you go. So there we go. And then I have not tried these ones yet. I'm thinking probably work the same way. Go down. That part. Here's the other part. Yeah. The part with a lever, you have to go down first. Or up. Whatever your preference is. You just got to push the lever in. There we go. So that's pretty cool. That's some accessories, but you know, I'm thinking there's a bunch of different stuff you can get for these ETrack baskets. There's probably like limitless ideas on how you want to customize your trailer. Mine right now is just for securement, just to secure whatever is going in here. One thing about this trailer, we have not used it that much. I really thought I'd get more usage out of it, to the point I wasn't sure if I even wanted to keep it. So we'll discuss that. But yeah, this is something I had sitting for months, this ETrack system. It's just something I bought. I wanted to get it on there, and I just never did. But it seems like a pretty cool system. Super simple to use. Just grab that lever, and stuff comes right out. So yeah. So if our needs change, I'm sure there's an accessory that can help us solve an issue. So there we go. I'm going to knock out the rest of the 2, and we'll get this thing cleaned up here. All right, guys, we got everything installed. I was just going to go back here and add some of the accessories so everyone gets something. That way when I need them, they'll be in a spot. All right, guys, so there it is. That's the one side of the trailer with the Trekassy ETrack and all the accessories, ratcheting straps, and the O-ring. So everybody's got one. So we'll be ready to haul something. So there you go. Pretty simple install. But yeah, if you guys have any questions, let me know. I'll leave a link below for the product. And I think it might be it for a while for the trailer upgrades. I think I'm done. I got done with the main things I want to get done. Now I think she's just fully operational. So I feel confident when I go someplace or pick something up or move something that I'll have the right straps and to get everything, you know, secured and moved. So, all right, guys, so that's it. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for your subscriber. See you on the next one. Bye, guys.